going on, folks? Rick here. I'm back with another video, and I'm here to do an unboxing of the Spigen Galaxy Note 7 case before the phone even launches. One of the reasons why I'm unboxing this case before the phone even launches is because there's certain reputable companies such as Spigen which are going to have all the specifications of the phone before we know what exactly the phone is going to look like, and we have it here. So basically what I'm going to do is one of two things. Obviously unbox the Spigen ultra hybrid case to show you guys what it looks like and how it looks on the phone. And I'm also going to slap it on the Galaxy S7 Edge. So one of the biggest questions out there, since there's so many leaks of the Note 7, it looks very similar to the Galaxy S7 Edge. So we're going to do a size comparison. We're going to do a button comparison to see exactly where this phone falls and if it looks just like the Galaxy S7 Edge or if it feels the same way. So without further ado, let's unbox the case. So again, before we really get into the unboxing of it, let's zoom in a little bit. So Spigen has been putting this on some of their newer products. I've noticed it since the LG V10, and they put this logo on the bottom, which is drop test military grade. So basically what that means is it can withstand a lot of drops, a lot of severe drops from high altitudes and things of that nature. So they were confident enough to put that logo on it. Also, if you can see on the bottom, the reason why I like the Ultra Hybrid case as opposed to the Neo Hybrid case, the Neo Hybrid case is just a flimsy, bendable, like plastic to it. This has a hard backing to it, and the sides are soft. So you get the best of both worlds. You have like a hard plastic slab on the back, and then the edges are all rounded. And then they have these little air cushions and these air pockets at each corner. As you can see right here in the bottom, they're showing a bit of that technology. So as soon as we unbox it, I'll show you guys what I mean by that. Okay, let's take a look at the back real quick. Again, like I said, I'm unboxing the Ultra Hybrid version. Okay, so basically installation is a snap. You kind of just snap it into place. It's pretty self-explanatory. Case is made in Korea. So without further ado, let's open this up. Okay. Here we have it. So I did review for the Galaxy S7 Edge, the Spigen Ultra Hybrid case for that as well. And I'll show you guys exactly how that case is holding up after using it for about 6 months. But before I do that, let's just go through the hardware buttons of the Note 7 case. So on the back right here, you have your cutouts for your camera and then your fingerprint, your camera and your heart rate sensor. You have this plastic stuff here. You peel this off, this plastic edge right here, so don't think this is actually how the case looks. This actually comes off. It's to prevent smudges and fingerprints. You have your power button right here on the side. You have your volume up and down rockers on the right hand side. Let's see what we have on the bottom. So you have your S Pen cutout. You have your microphone cutout. This is interesting. Let's see. Okay, so you have your S Pen cutout. You have your your speaker grill, microphone cutout, the USB Type-C cutout, and your 3.5mm headphone jack cutout. There's really not much to the case. This is for someone that likes that minimalistic look to a case, so you can really show off the design of the phone. But I'm here to show you some of the features. Let me see if we can zoom in a little bit better. Let's see, let's try to zoom in on that a bit better. Come on, baby. There you go. So on these corners and on these edges here, you have these air pockets. It's kind of like I was showing you guys earlier. You have all these air pockets on each corner. There's a microphone cutout as well on the top portion of the device. You have it right here as well. So you have these air pockets. So basically what these air pockets are good for, zoom back out a little bit, when the phone, most phones, when they're gonna fall at an angle like this. They don't usually fall straight down or it's gonna fall, you know, face front or back. But when it's falling, it's gonna fall at an angle, and that's what these air pockets are made for. And it's really, it's convenient, and it just helps with that extra level of protection. Like I said before, the back part of the case is a harder plastic, and the sides are a softer plastic. When I was actually ordering this case for the Note 7, one of the pictures showed on it that it has some kind of protective film on it to protect from yellowing. So one of the questions in that actual review that I had was yellowing of the case. So here's the one for the Galaxy S7 Edge, okay? So this one was a little bit tinted, had like a tint of gray to it. So what I've noticed is it didn't get yellow, but the gray in certain areas got a lot darker. So if you see on the corners and on the edges, the gray got a lot darker. So I actually paid $13 for this case, okay? So typically, I'm lying. I paid $11.99 for this case, but after tax, it came out to $13. So when some people ask me, you know, does it yellow? Does it change colors? Well, certainly after 6 or 7 months, it might do that. But if I spend 6 or 7 months with a $13 case, I definitely think I got my money's worth. So if you guys have any questions, any comments, leave it in the comment section below in regards to that. So let's file that to the side. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take my S7 Edge, and one of the biggest questions that people have in regards to the S7 Edge and the Note 7, because we're hearing a lot of the specs are gonna be comparable, okay? So I'm plopping my S7 Edge into the Note case, okay? And as you can see, try to see if we could zoom in a little bit, okay? As you can see here, the Note 7 is going to be somewhat bigger. The side bezels of it are a little bit bigger on the Note, but not by very much. It's like barely even a millimeter wider. But from a top angle, it's got a bigger forehead to it, okay? So it's going to have a little bit bigger forehead. All the cutouts, I guess for the USB Type-C, the USB Type-C, the speaker grill is going to be in the same area, as well as the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, and this will be the port for the S Pen. So all in all, from a size comparison, the Note 7 and the Galaxy S7 Edge are almost identical in size, with the exception of a little bit bigger forehead and like a millimeter in width over here, but nothing that's really gonna, you know, say that this phone's huge compared to the Galaxy S7 Edge. So the fundamental question you got to ask yourself is upgrading from the Galaxy S7 Edge worth it? Now, for what I'm hearing, it's gonna have the same battery, it's gonna have the same cameras front and back. So the only other rumors I was hearing was about an iris scanner, as well as 6 gigabytes of RAM. So if we wind up having a Note 7 with just 2 more gigabytes of RAM and just an iris scanner and some S Pen features, I don't know. I'm kind of afraid for Samsung. I think it might be a flop for them. But again, so this is what it looks like from the back side. Top side right here, I guess the microphone is going to be in a different spot because the microphone's right here on the S7 Edge. Let's see. Volume rockers are the same exact spot. Power buttons in the same exact spot. Like I said, speaker, microphone, 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, and the micro USB or USB Type-C are in the same exact spot, and you just have that extra hole for your S Pen. So again, guys, this has been the review of the Spigen Ultra Hybrid case for the Samsung Galaxy Note 7, and a quick size comparison compared to the S7 Edge. So by getting this case before the phone even is launched or before the phone is even available for pre-order, you guys are going to basically see that The Note will be coming in an Edge variant, that's for sure. And there was no, when I typed in Spigen case for Galaxy Note 7, there was no different variants. It wasn't an S7 Edge and a regular it wasn't a Note 7 Edge, or there was or a regular Note variant, a flat Note variant. I think the only variant that's going to come in is in the Edge variant, which we've been hearing in rumors. In addition to that, size is going to be almost identical to the S7 Edge. So that's another thing. You know, button placements are going to be in the same area. Camera, heart rate sensor is going to be in the same area. You know, everything else for the most part is going to be in the same area with the exception of a microphone. So guys, you really got to ask yourself, is it worth upgrading from the S7 Edge to the Note 7? I guess we're going to have to wait till tomorrow morning when they have the actual launch event and see what goodies the Note 7 comes with compared to the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. Alright guys, that was my video. If you have any questions in the comments, leave it in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.